Hi. So I wanted to update you on my latest appointment with my surgeon. And it was actually my physical therapist requested that I meet with him earlier rather than later about the swelling in my hand since I'm 2 months post op, um, which it actually looks a lot better now today. Um, as you can see, she taped me again, which is supposed to help with the swelling. Um, but I think more than the swelling, it was the lack of flexibility. Um, and it was not a good appointment. So I didn't do an update after that because I was on the edge of tears. So he said I should be able to do a fist and even like move this by now, 2 months post op. I have to manually push my fingers, and even then, it they don't go far at all. And I know that's part of my PT, but I guess now I'm gonna have to really push it. I mean, to the point of pain, and it's like a tightness pain. It's not like a nerve pain really, um, but still, it's very uncomfortable. But I guess tough cookies. I'm gonna have to do it anyway if I want to get the flexibility back. The other thing he suggested is I guess I'm gonna get a nerve block, and I think they put it like right there, which grosses me out to have a needle right there, but I'm obviously not going to look. But I might video it for you guys if you want to see what it's like. We'll see how they feel about that, or if I'm even thinking of that at the moment. They haven't called me yet to do that. But he's hoping the nerve block will will help with blood flow. I'm not sure how that works, but okay, I'm not the doctor. And then, of course, if it helps relax me to where I don't feel the uncomfortableness as much, then I can push myself harder. Because there's no way I can make a fist, and well, I guess I can kind of move my wrist on my own, but not hardly at all without help. So that was very disappointing. I had no idea the physical therapist thought I should be doing all that. She didn't say it. And and maybe she just didn't really know. I think she's a little bit newer. Um, but the surgeon is a specialist, and he's been doing it for over 20 years. So, I know everybody's different and everybody's body's different, and he didn't blame anybody. So I don't know if it's my fault because I did not get my PT in at home 3 times a day, like was suggested. I was lucky to get it once, maybe twice. You know how it is, the demands at home. I mean, even though I don't really have help, I don't live alone, so I do have some other demands. So I'm just going to have to force myself to do it. And luckily, I have a very caring brother that knows I need prodding. And so ever since I told him about that appointment, he has been texting me, okay, let's get this PT done. He doesn't live here, so he has to do it by text. And like I said, he knows I need the prodding, so that helps. And then I have another friend that's also very disciplined, and and we have a lot of plans that we want to do this summer, like fun stuff and fun trips. And so she's like, come on, you got to get better, you got to do this. So the other thing the physical therapist suggested is a little bit of cardio to get my heart up, and the blood flowing, and then that'll help, I think, as I do all my different exercises. We'll see. um, it's like always having the intention there, and then I get home and I get distracted and I get busy. And um oh, so the surgeon said that I need to do this PT every 2 to 3 hours at home. So it sounds like that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing. But I shouldn't complain, things could be worse. I just know in the office when he was pushing my finger, I mean, he was pushing it hard. And he's like, oh, and you can go further, you can go harder, I'm not going to do it. And I'm like, well, actually, as you could see the resistance, I don't know if it can go further, but um, didn't want to cry in front of the surgeon. So I was just like, well, I had the mask on. So he probably couldn't see, but yeah, I was on the verge of tears. So anyway, good news. I got this new special sling in that I saw a video on YouTube, and I can link that in the description. And I ordered it on Amazon, and I haven't even opened it yet, so bear with me while I figure out how this comes apart. Trying not to use my teeth for everything. So, oh, okay, cool. So you can adjust the sling. But there's like 4 different ways you can wear this. So I think the one way that I saw was, you know, over your neck like you would. You put whichever part of your arm you want to put in there. So that's nice because it can be adjustable. I hope I don't have to figure out instructions. I thought this would be pretty easy. Well, I might have to look it up. Anyway, the idea is somehow, maybe I have it backwards, is you can strap it here, and then you can also strap it back here. Like I said, I'm obviously going to have to look it up because this doesn't look right. I thought there was like another strap right here that you Velcro, but so anyway, it would be more like this, which is a lot less bulky than those slings. I was kind of hoping it would also hold it better. But I'm going to have to figure that one out because that's not right. Anyway, this, like I said, there's 4 different ways you can wear it. You can wear it both over this way. You can wear it over one shoulder, behind this arm, and loop up this way. You can do one like behind your back. There's, I guess, several ways to do it. And the cool thing is it comes with this for free, which is a hot cold pack, and it's got Velcro. So if you wanted to put that on your arm, either hot or cold, then you could Velcro it on and it would stay, and you don't have to worry about just like sitting somewhere holding it, which I think is really cool. Of course, my physical therapist said that she would prefer I put a layer of something between either hot or cold, between my skin and whatever I am putting on it, just to keep my skin safe, and only for 15 minutes at a time. So, I mean, heat sounds good just to kind of loosen things up, but I don't think I'll need to do that if I'm doing a little bit of cardio. So, the other, I guess, the good thing on that appointment with the surgeon is he said I don't have to wear my removable cast all day anymore. He prefer not to, which I always kind of wondered. I thought that seemed like kind of counterproductive. They want me to do PT, but then when I'm walking around, they want me to have my arm in a, you know, like this, in a removable cast. It's like, aren't things going to stiffen up? That doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I'm not the surgeon. So I don't have to wear that now, except for at night if I want to. Because I think he just wants me moving it around, which will be good because, you know, I have had problems with my shoulder. My shoulder freezes up, you know, from lack of movement. So, yay, like I need 3 things to work on. But I really am trying to stay optimistic and remember that even though it hurts, I'm not going to hurt anything. It's kind of like when you used to go to the gym. I mean, it shouldn't be painful, but, you know, it's going to be uncomfortable and it's going to hurt, and you're going to have those DOMS, you know, those delayed onset muscle soreness. So it's kind of going to be the same thing, even though this is like the joints. I was really hoping when swelling went down, it would be easier, but I guess there is still swelling in here. So that's that. Not really sure what else to talk about today. I'm just hoping, like, my next update that I can, move everything a lot further. Like I said, I'm still kind of in shock that he said I should be able to make a fist by now. Like, I know 2 months is a long time, but really? After being in a cast for 6 weeks and they had pins, and I mean, obviously, I still have plates and screws in here, and my arm, and I didn't really get a chance to ask him. I asked the nurse because I've heard from a couple people that sometimes they take the hardware out, um, like after a year or two. I mean, it's quite a ways down, but the nurse, of course, she looked at my x-ray and she saw, I don't know, I think there's like 14 screws in this one right here. She's like, your bones would look like Swiss cheese. And I'm like, exactly what I was thinking. I think I'd rather just leave it in there if it doesn't hurt anything, because it just seems like it would weaken your bones, um, you know, make you more prone to break it again. And I do not want to go through this again. So, um, I mean, if it doesn't hurt anything, I guess I'd rather just keep it in there. Plus, I was thinking, well, what's the point of scar therapy if they're just going to cut open the same incision and pull stuff out? But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I don't know if this is helpful at all, and it's just kind of me whining and crying, and but I need to realize that there's a lot of things that I am blessed and grateful for, and this too shall pass. I just hope that I'm going to get my flexibility back and, have as much function as I can, because we take that for granted, how much we use 2 hands and 2 arms and the strength for a lot of things in our life. So, I mean, sometimes even like lack of not being able to use one finger, so anyway, here's to good health and prosperity for everybody in 2021. I don't like that 2020 seems to be bleeding into 2021 with some crazy political stuff going on. And I am not going to get into that because I hate politics. But it's just kind of sad and frustrating. Can't we just all get along and figure out something to work together as a team? Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, sorry, I'm goofy, I'm silly. I am going to go jump on my elliptical, get the blood flowing, and do my PT because it's afternoon and I haven't done it yet. So I guess it's my own darn fault. I'm not as far along as I need to be. Anyways, toodles.